This week on ACTV News.
Sports reporter Danielle Rassicott kicks off ACTV Sports with a report on women's field hockey and men's soccer. Kara Zerbinski returns for our first question of the week for 2018-2019 school year. Erin Keating visits Florida Recreation Center to check out the new Espresso bike machines. ACTV News starts right now. Welcome to ACTV News. I'm Dan Carrito.
And I'm Brianna LaRusso. As students return to campus, time is spent reuniting with friends, sharing summer vacation stories, and catching up with professors. Our Kara Zerbinski spoke to students about how they spent their summer vacation for this week's Question of the Week.
Thanks, Brianna. I'm here in Charlie's asking students what they did over their summer vacations. What did you do over the summer?
I went down the Cape.
I was a part of the campus orientation group, which was really fun. You were there. It was really cool. Other than that, I just sat at home with my dog, went in the pool, hung out with the fam, all that good stuff.
I worked at a gym for old people, for people over 50. It was really nice and rewarding.
I went to a couple of music parks. I went to Kings Dominion and Hershey Park. Just went with a couple of friends. Actually, I went with number one on the football team, Deontay Harris. We went to Kings Dominion. That was really fun. Worked for my parents this weekend, not weekend, but the summer. That was really fun. I got to stay home a lot. So, but fun-filled summer. It was really good.
So this summer I didn't do much, but I came back and I worked here for the Cortex program for incoming seniors in high school. And I worked as an RA and a TA, and it sort of helped them learn about the liberal education and sort of get them an idea of what living at college was like.
I was an orientation leader, and then I also went on a trip with my family to Ireland.
I did some landscaping for a company, Cobblestone Properties, and I also worked out for football, trying to get ready for the season. So, I got a nice tan going from some landscaping, so in football, it was a nice summer,
So I got the opportunity to work at Hartford County 4-H camp. I taught archery, creative writing, and lawn games, also baseball, and it was the best summer of my life with the campers, the counselors, all that. Absolutely enjoyed it, absolutely loved it. Been going there since I was 11, so a dream come true.
So I'm here with some of the football team, and you guys want to tell me what you did over the summer?
I mean, we just stayed on campus, lived with our team for a little, played some football. You know what I'm saying?
That's all?
Yeah. Lifted.
Okay.
All right.
I played Xbox.
I'm Kara Zerbinski, ACTV News.
Assumption College is known to be one of the most diverse colleges in Massachusetts, as it is home to students from 27 states across the U.S. and 20 different countries. Members of the Assumption community strive to embrace this diversity. Brenda Anaya has more.
For this week's Student Highlight, ACTV News had the opportunity of interviewing G. Myers-Dorville, president of the Alana Network. G explains the purpose and importance of having a safe space such as Alana on college campuses.
The goal of this network is to centralize, to give people like a home away from home, make them feel comfortable on the campus in a way that you can't find any other club. Because we focus on the diversity is what makes people different, the social issues that you may run into, and we really want our members to learn from those and make sure they have a better experience on campus and make sure they feel like they're welcome and their voices can be heard and makes them feel like they have a place where they really can be themselves and be an individual.
G expresses his motivation behind running for president and shares some of the goals he has for Alana.
Alana was something that I couldn't put away. It was something that I valued every single day. It's just create a space for me to really be myself, and that's the reason why I became the president, because I wanted to give that chance to somebody else on this campus. I wanted students to really focus on the fact that they are not alone. The role of being president allowed me to be in a position where I can do that and network with students. What I plan to change about Alana is really make Alana feel like more of a family, and I want to create committees within our Alana Network for our event. So with these committees, I really want students to really feel as if they have a voice into what they can change in our events that we do.
G reflects on the memories he has made with the Alana community.
I've had my most meaningful conversations in the cross-cultural office and laughed my hardest in the cross-cultural office. I honestly believe that it gave me a chance to just really connect with students as they're just transiting from class. Memory, and I think it's still memories I'm still creating, is just because I constantly get to have that exposure to new people and new students.
If you're interested in joining, the Alana Network meets every Thursday at 7 p.m. in Hagen Hall. I am Brenda Naya, ACTV News.
Here's a reminder that CAB's annual family weekend is quickly approaching. Starting Friday, September 28th, and running until Sunday, September 30th, families of students are invited to a variety of fun events on campus, including bingo, a fall festival, and of course the annual AC Idol.
One of the first faces that the freshman class of 2022 saw when they arrived to campus earlier this month was that of Student Body President Julia Demkowitz. ACTV's own John McCormick got the chance to interview Demkowitz and ask about her plans for the upcoming school year. Let's check it out.
I'm here with SGA President Julia Demkowitz to talk about our first few weeks in office. After being involved with SGA for the past 4 years, the Shrewsbury native feels that her time has come to lead the student body.
I've had the opportunity to meet with a lot of administrators and to go to and speak at a lot of awesome events at the college, including matriculation and the Mass of the Holy Spirit. So it's been great to just be able to communicate with students, faculty, and administrators so far in this leadership role.
Although the school year has just begun, Demkowitz has already achieved a number of goals that she had set for the year.
Our class officers and senators are ready to go for the year. We actually just had our first meeting, and we have just kind of started our Uber partnership for the year.
However, Demkowitz's plans don't stop there. Fan-favorite events are on the agenda for the senior human services major.
We're going to be doing a lot of our SJ events that we always do, including Midnight Madness and Duck Day, but we also have a lot of new projects that we're going to be working on and revealing soon to the student body.
Demkowitz hopes to have a great first year in office. I'm John McCormick, ACTV News.
One of the very noticeable changes to the college was the addition of the brand new espresso machines at Plourd Recreation Center. Erin Keating joins us now with more.
Brianna, I'm here at Plourd Recreation Center where students have the opportunity to try the new espresso bike machines located on the upstairs level of the gym. These new machines are set to make students' experience more interactive and ultimately give them a better workout.
The espresso bike is an interactive spin bike that students are able to get on.
After seeing the espresso bikes at a conference last semester, Director of Recreation Mike Rodier decided that these high-tech machines were just what Assumption needed to enter into the 21st century of exercise.
This has a TV attached to it that has a few different interactive menus that you can choose from. Some of them are courses where you're an avatar on a screen and you're following the course. Another one is like you're in a regular spin class where you're looking at spin instructors and those in the class with you, and then the other one is gaming. So you ride around the course trying to collect coins.
So far, the new machines have been a major success with the students.
I think the machine's really fun. I think it's a good way to get in a workout without feeling like you're really working out.
The students seem to really love it. We have 40 who have signed up with accounts already, and we're trying to push more and more accounts.
Rodier encourages students to keep a lookout for other opportunities that the gym's going to be offering, such as new phone chargers and unified sports, an intramural sports team for kids with special needs that will be participating in this year's soccer tournament. I'm Erin Keating, ACTV News.
Assumption College is filled with professors who impact the lives of their students every day. This week, we followed Professor D'Souza from the Education Department and learned about her experiences teaching future educators.
First, I'll acknowledge that we're going to have this living syllabus. And with that, they may chuckle a little and think, a living syllabus, what's that? But my hope is that they'll buy into this idea that as much as I have created this class, their role is so important to creating a classroom environment where we all learn and grow together. Things that live, they grow and change. And I often thought of my syllabus, I made it before the class started, and it just stayed that way, no matter what, except for some snow days. And I found that that didn't work, right? It needed to live and grow. And most importantly, I needed my students' input to be part of it. And so for a student to grow in their learning, the syllabus needed to mirror that opportunity. I think about how all the parts of the syllabus work together to have this end product where my students have far greater knowledge and skills than when they started.
Professor D'Souza does a really good job of making it not lecture-based and keeping it entertaining and making sure all of her students are engaged all the time. It doesn't really feel like a class, it just feels like we're all just talking but learning at the same time.
As a teaching college, I really feel I've had the opportunity to explore a variety of courses. I've had the opportunity to teach students starting their first year all the way through their capstone senior experience. We have a tendency sometimes to say, the students who come into my class, they don't know anything, so if I do it the same way, those same students will get the same thing. But I really strongly believe teaching is a place where we share ideas and we figure out what works. One thing that I've found really works in my practice is building a community of learners. I'm supporting their practice, they're helping me learn what they don't know and where I can challenge them. I can challenge their misconceptions, guide them in new ways. But the community that we build supports the opportunity where students feel comfortable to take risks and, most importantly, make mistakes. My students and I, we're in this together.
This year, our very own Ambar Rosas will be traveling around the Worcester and Central Mass area, exploring the fun and exciting events that this area has to offer. Her first stop was the 20th Annual Pet Rock Festival. Let's check it out.
Yes, we're here in the 20th Annual Pet Rock Festival, where there is a variety of pets, from dogs to even snakes. Know that if you're a student, you don't have to donate your money. You can also donate your time to these organizations.
One of the founders of the Pet Rock Festival tells us what it's all about.
I'm Jeannie Hebert. I'm founding partner with Charlene Arsenault of the Pet Rock Festival, and this is our 20th anniversary.
Yeah, so exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting. It's a big day for us. It's crazy around here. We've got so much going on, but it's for a good cause. It's a day of fun and fundraising for you and your dog.
There are lots of fun things to do in the Pet Rock Fest.
We've got the Pups in the Air just finished one of their performances. They'll be back. We've got bands going on. Our headliner this year is Ryan Cabrera, which is really a big coup for us. We have a lot of new activities this year. The fursuiter mascots are running around, cats and dogs and all kinds of animals. And most of all, it's focused on the animals.
Find out where and how you can help animals.
We have 150 breed rescues and shelters, like Echo Dog White German Shepherd Rescue is here. So you could get a specific breed at a rescue. You don't need to go to a breeder. We don't want you to go to any kind of pet store that has live animals, because those animals come from puppy mills. We want to stop puppy mills. We've got updates here on the puppy doe legislation that Senator Moore worked so hard to put through.
Senator Moore tells us the importance of the event.
This is actually a great way for me to meet my constituents who have pets, find out different issues that they may have, or different services that are offered to the pet industry that I can help promote.
Mrs. Jeannie shares her message for our hounds.
I'd like to say to many of the students at Assumption, of which my daughter is a graduate, is get on petrockfest.org. Find out how you can donate your time and talent. Find out about legislation that's going through. Go out there, be an activist, and work hard for the animals, because they can't talk, so we will.
Remember, if you want to donate your time or money, visit petrockfest.org. From Grafton, Massachusetts, Ambar Rosas, ACTV News.
Danielle Rascott joins us now for a sports update.
Thanks, Dan. For this week's sports segment, I got the chance to film women's field hockey and men's soccer. On the women's field hockey team, I spoke with Colby Berger, Gina Burton, and Sarah Badinsky about what makes their team different from others.
We aren't fighting over position over time. We're all supporting each other. Even our sideline, we call them the electric factory, because they're always amping us up. I'm on defense, so I'm kind of far away from the bench sometimes. I can hear them screaming as loud as I can, as if they were right next to me.
Definitely our team dynamic and how we play with heart. What we do is we pick each other up and we try to solve what's going on, and we try to squash anything that's going to cause any problems now or in the future.
We really just outwork other teams who might be more skilled than us, but we work a lot harder than them, and that makes us come up with the win a lot. It's stuff that you can't teach, so I'm glad that our culture has developed that way.
The women have formed a strong relationship with each other that reflects on and off the field.
Our team is mostly sisters. We'll have lunch together, we'll like hang out, watch movies together. And I think the key with our team success is our team bonding because we're so close as friends, not just teammates. So I think it's super helpful.
We come into preseason, we start 2 weeks before everyone else. So we're the only people we have to really communicate with. We are a core group of friends. We're very tight-knit, we're very honest with each other. We just work hard on and off the field and try to support each other as much as we can.
Our team relationship is amazing. Like Gina and Colby said, we're all sisters, we all love each other, we're all here to like support each other no matter what. And I really think that that's something that's unique to our team. And we work really hard to cultivate our relationships on and off the field.
The women feel their bond together is as equally strong with their coaching staff.
I can have a conversation with her not as a teammate but as friends. It's just nice to go sit in her office and not have to talk about field hockey all the time. And it's just really nice to know that she's so hardcore on the field and she teaches us how to be great field hockey players, but she also teaches us how to be great people.
I could be crying with her for no reason. I'll be laughing with her. We'll talk about so many different subjects. She'll remember my dog's name, she'll remember my family, and she'll try to catch up on how my friends are doing. And when it gets down to business, she makes sure that we're focused on the field and she tries to pick us up and how we can all adapt together more as a team.
Whenever I have a problem, I go to my coach's office and she's like, Sarah, don't worry, like we'll fix this. Like it's done. Anytime I really have an issue or like have a question about field hockey or just want to talk, she's there for me. And she helps us on the field to become better players, but she also helps us off the field to become the best people that we possibly can be.
It was great talking to the women's field hockey team. ACTV wishes you the best of luck with your season.
Moving into men's soccer, I spoke with Connor Willis, Ruben Faria, and Nicholas Cardona about how their season's going.
The team's been great. We have a good freshman class. The upperclassmen, especially the seniors, they've been really good towards like the freshmen, I guess, and have been teaching us like a lot just like on and off the field, which has been good.
On Tuesday, September 11th, the men's soccer team won their game against Bentley. With 17 seconds left in the game, Ruben Faria was able to score the game-winning goal.
It was all kind of a rush, but I mean, 17 seconds left on the clock, the ball came to me, and I didn't really have another option but to strike it, and you know, luckily it just went in the net, and it was the best feeling ever just to score in front of all my classmates, everyone at the school, and can't ask for a better start to the year.
On the men's soccer team, Nicholas Cardona had the great opportunity of playing with the Puerto Rican national team.
I got called up for the senior national team of Puerto Rico. We trained twice a day, every single day. Playing for the national team is just a dream come true, and obviously the level there is amazing because it's the best players from an entire country.
With arriving back to school at 3 a.m. before the game, he was determined to still play.
I got here today at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Coach said, "Are you ready to play?" Obviously, I'm here to play. I'm here to win. Fortunately, our man Ruben, he scored a screamer, and we won, 2-1.
I'm Danielle Rassicott, ACTV News.
That's it for us here at ACTV News. ACTV meets Tuesdays at 5 p.m. at the De Pasquale Media Center.
Make sure to follow ACTV_news on Twitter and Instagram and send us your ideas and comments. I'm Dan Carrito.
And I'm Brianna LaRusso. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry, hold on. John!
I want to be like, also being a full-time student, I do this too and do. You gotta let them know. Like, do you work part-time? He ain't that busy. Now let them know what's life like. All right, I'm ready.
Are you looking at me?
I wasn't looking at you.
ACTV wishes you guys the best of luck with your season. I'm Danielle Rassicott, ACTV News. Why did I move my elbows up?
And our Kara Sabinski spoke to students about how they spent their summer week for school.
It's okay, no, it's okay.
The teleprompter was going so fast!
Oh shoot, can you stop? Can we stop? Can we actually do it again?
Let's check it out.
Throw a little smirk into that, man.
Jeez.
One of the very noticeable changes to the college was the addition of the brand new espresso machines. Espresso machines. I hate that word, and I'm Italian.
Hi, this is Jimmy Johnson, and this is ACTV. Today we're going to be interviewing some random children off the street and ask them how they like the school. Hey, come here, little girl. What's your name?
Kara.
Kara, how do you like the school?
It's cool.
What's your favorite thing about school? All right, well, we'll be joining you again at 5 o'clock. It's 5:36 now. We'll be joining you again at 6 o'clock. good night and good news.
She treats us like her, sorry, can I start over?
Yeah.
I think I swallowed a bug.